And on the ground in Jammu and Kashmir, there's been fresh violence. Now 3 people, including a 16-year-old girl, that's right, a 16-year-old girl, have been killed in Jammu and Kashmir's Kulgam as security forces fired at stone-throwing protesters. Zafar, a 16-year-old child has lost her life. Take us through what exactly happened. Why did we see this violence today? What led to it?
Well, Sarah, our sources tell us that the police sources, the army is not saying much about this incident, that this was an army patrol which was moving in Kulgam, and it came under, attack from stone pelters, and they fired at the mob, and in that firing, 3 people lost their lives, 3 civilians, including a 16-year-old girl. Many others are injured who have been moved to the hospital. Now, this has come at a time when there is a strike call given by the separatists on moving off, shifting of Askia Andrabi, who's a separatist leader, from Srinagar to Delhi, and also comes one day ahead of the death anniversary of Burhan Wani, coming at a critical time, and the Amarnath Yatra is underway. Now, the politicians in Kashmir have hit out at the current administration. They say that they were not expecting this to happen in the governor's rule because governor had many security review meetings, and it was discussed that there should be no collateral damage. But this time around, the live ammunition was fired at the people, at the protesters, in which these 3 people lost their lives. So obviously, there is a lot of tension on the ground. There are clashes which have erupted. The mobile internet service has been blocked, which is a standard operating procedure always when such an incident takes place. But we're still waiting for a word from the army. They haven't spoken yet. We're told that they will issue a statement, but clearly there are many questions that demand answers at this point in time. That what exactly happened? Why were people shot at and killed in this way? And so many people who have injured have moved to the hospital now. The security forces say, though, on the ground that they are trying to ensure that normalcy returns to the area. But as I was pointing out, that there are clashes which are taking place. Sarah?